Hey, thanks for joining me today. This is Angel at the Natural Lifestyle Show. I'm just sitting here this morning having my morning smoothie, and I've had some things on my mind, I guess, since last night, and I thought I would just make a video and share some of these things. I've been through a lot of things. In the last 10 years, I've learned a lot of things, and sometimes I wish that I could go back and tell myself the things that I know now that I really had no clue about then. The title of this video is something along the lines deciphering SOS signals from your body. Maybe I'll have mind in the title too, because your mind and your body send you SOS signals all the time. Well, they have for me. It's just been a long road in learning to read them. There's a lot of things that I used to consider normal, and then when things got really off track, when I thought they were really bad, I remember wanting to get back to the normal, and now I realize that even my normal wasn't normal at all. Once I figured out how to work with myself, with my body, with my mind, but we're focusing on the body right now in this video. Once I figured out how to work with my body, I figured out what was normal. What are some SOS signals that my body has given me over the years? Now I'm in my 30s. When I was in my early to mid 20s, I had a lot of issues that I would equate with older people, and issues that I do not have now. I had high blood pressure. I had a lot of anxiety, which, I was told mostly that it was from stress or whatever, but now I can see that it was probably a lot of physical causes, because the mind and body can go hand in hand and work off of each other, I believe, a lot. And also high cholesterol, overweight, asthma, even, later on, after a lot of those things had resolved, I still had some issues, such as digestive issues, like food not digesting properly, and I was wondering, why would this happen? I know a few reasons why. I can touch on it real quick. You want to be sure that you chew your food very, very well, and making smoothies and things like that will really help in digestion, because it does a lot of work for you, gets it ready to assimilate in your system. Excuse me, my nose itches. And things like that. But it's also, I believe, a state of mind that you're in. You have to be in the right state of mind and relaxed. You can't be stressful and expect your digestion to go really properly. And also, probably, most importantly, is what you put in your body. Was I making it hard for my body to digest it? Was I eating foods that were dehydrated, that were sticking maybe to my digestive system and causing this to happen? So, once I gradually increased in levels of awareness about what was going on in my life and what to do about it, the way that I came away from the high blood pressure, asthma, high cholesterol, things like that, the way I helped those issues to resolve in my body was stepping away from packaged food, and into natural, organic food, with high water content. More recently, which is, I've gone up to another level now that I have found that things with a high water content are really a lot more beneficial to my body, because, like I said, I didn't know. I thought it was normal. I thought that eating dehydrated food was, and the way my body reacted to it, that was really the only thing I ever knew, and so to me that was normal. So I just wanted to point out basically about how our bodies are always sending us signs about what's going on with them, and sometimes we are just pushed by our desire for what we want. We want this right now. This is what we want to taste, and how it's going to affect our body later on is not a concern to us a lot of times when we want something right now. but that right now is just going to be a very short amount of time in your mouth, tasting it. Maybe even as soon as you eat it, you may start feeling it in your stomach that it was not the right thing to do. Maybe you will get heartburn, or just a really, really heavy feeling, or the digestion will go very, very slow. And so you'll know that, well, I'll know from my listening to my body what was right and what was not right. Some things people neglect, and that I had neglected for much of my life until I've been doing a lot of reading. I have realized that the way you feel the next day has a lot to do with what you did the day before. What did I eat something bad yesterday? Something out of the ordinary, something that just does not agree with my body? Is that why I have body aches today? Is that why I have heartburn today? Is that why my stomach's feeling heavy today? I mean, these are questions that I believe that people should step back and ask themselves, because a lot of times, we just think that it is normal to feel bad, and I do not believe it's normal to feel bad. I believe that having high energy and a high level of health, as high as you can, it should be our normal. And that's what we should strive for. We should look at the big picture and just not necessarily what's going to make me feel good today, because I've walked down that road and what made me feel good every day made me a very sick person. And so it's a little maybe easier for me than for somebody else who has not been that sick to turn away or say no to something, because I can look and say, do I really want that thing? It's going to taste good. But it's going to make me feel bad probably right afterward, and most certainly put me in bad health. When there's so many good things, such as this smoothie here that I have almost every morning now, which I'll fluctuate with what I have, but this is what I like right now for breakfast. This is banana, strawberry, a lot of mango, some grape juice, and dates and water. This is good stuff. This tastes good. It tastes really good. I love it. There's a lot of things that taste good that are good for me, good for my body, that go good with my body. And so, learn to love the good stuff. That's one of my quotes that I love. I just thought about it one day. Learn to love the good stuff. There's so many good things in life that I don't want to focus on the bad things and try to get the bad things that I might desire. I'll just focus on the good things and what it's going to agree with me and be good for me in the long term. And so this is basically what I wanted to share today. And also, as far as the mind, I believe that if we start to think wrong thoughts, or start to want something that we know is not right, then we have to think, are we entertaining thoughts that we shouldn't be entertaining? Are we watching things we shouldn't be watching, listening to things we shouldn't be listening to? Because I believe that we can listen to a lot of things and watch a lot of things and still go the right way, but why would we not want to guard our heart and mind? Why would we not want to eat the food that God gave us to eat, that He grew straight from the earth for us? Why would we want to go to something that's just a cheap imitation of what He's given us and what is good for us? So once you really turn to the good things, you'll see how good they are, and you'll see how good they make you feel, and it'll be easier and easier to walk in that decision, especially knowing how it makes you feel, and how, the results, because everything has a cause and effect. And there's just really no way around that in this material world. I believe that some things can supernaturally be sustained. People could be supernaturally sustained in situations very easily, because God is bigger than the material world. But that being said, there are principles that govern things, and that I believe should be respected as much as we can respect them. And so this is just some food for thought for today. And I hope you have a good one. I hope you'll join me again. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Visit our website and get the free report we have, The Basics of a Natural Lifestyle. I think you'll really like that. I have a lot of information in there about touches on every area of a natural lifestyle, and through the years the things that I have decided to do, because I've decided to leave toxic things behind. I want to stick to the non-toxic, to the natural. And if you're curious about some of the things that we do, then just check it out. And I will see you soon. You have a good day. Bye-bye.